Hey guys, welcome back to Esteem, where we are all about health, wealth, abundance, and all the things between. If it is your first time here, hey boo, go ahead, like the video, subscribe to the channel so you can always stay in the know of the good, energetic flow. Guys, how are you doing? I hope you guys are doing well. It's been a minute since I posted anything. There has just been so much going on in my life that at first I was like, okay, I'm not in a good space right now to be coming on to the channel to try to motivate someone or give someone some sort of insight or anything like that when I'm not at my best. But then I had to really take a moment and really be honest about what is happening, what this whole channel is about, and what all of my items, my ebooks, my physical book, my future journals, everything that I'm trying to create in building Esteem, these types of moments is what it's all about. So I'm here. Grab your blanket, grab your wine. Let's talk about it real quick. So, this past, I guess you could say 6 months or so have been extremely stressful. Honestly, my stress has been super high for a solid year now, and it just has not let up. I really have been trying to come and bring messages of motivation and messages of encouragement and all this kind of stuff. But right now, my cup is empty. I am really just trying to keep myself sane and not feel any further depleted than where I currently am. I have some things that have changed in my household, but that money ain't changed though, okay? The people in the house have changed, but the money coming into the house have not changed, okay? My work environment it has grown to become even more intense. I really think I am just further aware of where it is I do and do not fit. And because of that, I am just very much triggered every Sunday, okay? It's like Friday afternoon, 4 o'clock, 4:30, I'm thanking the Lord. Thank you, Jesus, okay, that we now have the weekend ahead of us. And then Sunday around 1 o'clock comes and I'm like, Lord, be offense. And let me go get some wine, okay? That's really where I am right now. And like I was saying, I didn't want to come to you guys and be a negative Nancy or be a Debbie Downer. I didn't want to come and have negative energy, but also at the same time, I didn't want to come to you guys and not be authentic and not be real, because it's too much of that on the internet already for me to be adding more to that whole dynamic, So for a while I was just like, well, let me just stay back and not, really be super engaged right now. That's not what this space is about. That's not what I want this channel to be. That's not what I want Esteem to be. I want Esteem to be about the real stuff that goes down. Flat out. Hold on, guys. Let me do a little switcheroo. Give me one. Okay, sorry about that. We have to take that off. There are days when I'm feeling really focused, really energized, and I'm like all into my business, focused on it, right? Then there are days where I just don't have the energy. Like I know in my mind I should be doing something of value. I should be giving something to myself by way of, creating an email, working on editing a video, making a social media post, something. I should be doing something. And here lately, I haven't been wanting to do anything. Like, it has been such a struggle for me to just get on the computer and work. And I'm not even sure when this shift happened. Less than a month ago, I'm talking about I was cranking stuff out. Like, I was so highly motivated. I was so focused on like getting this business together and all of that. And then I don't know what happened. I feel like 35 hit me like a brick, and everything just completely, I don't know what happened. I really don't know what happened. One thing that happened that I can tell you about is my body chemistry completely changed. Legit, 35 hit me right in the stomach and wrapped an additional 15 pounds around me. That's one thing that happened that I'm sure of. And I don't know, I'm not sure if I'm having like a mid crisis or what's going on. I just all of a sudden moved into like this demotivated space. And it's frustrating. Like, I'm aware enough to know that I am demotivated. Like, I'm not in the space that I once was. Like, I am aware of that. But then also in me being aware of it, I'm like, okay, so now what is it that I'm supposed to do? How it's like I'm trying to figure out the plan that I'm supposed to go about shifting this demotivation into motivation. And I'm having a really hard time with it, because every time I like get into this space of like being energized, I am reminded so quickly about the things that are pulling my energy, pulling my frustrations, and I'm a little exhausted by it, honestly. Like, I'm getting up every day to fight, every single day. Like, I'm getting up with a fighter's spirit, and that's cool sometimes. Don't get me wrong, I understand it fully. Like, sometimes we have to, strap our boots tight, put our armor on, and go to work. I understand that, but at the same time, I'm a woman. And I'm a woman who doesn't want to fight every single day. I'm a woman who wants to experience a life without stress and without worry, and a life full of enjoyment. I'm a woman who doesn't want to have to plan a self-care day. I want every day to be full of self-care. I don't want to be out here in this world fighting and griping amongst men who are working on their own egos and trying to work through their own stuff, and they're using me as a catalyst for validation. I don't want that. That's where I am right now. That's the life that I have to live, and I'm tired and I'm frustrated. Like, that's it. I'm tired and I'm frustrated. I legit have a book. I made this. I created this. I created all 133 pages. I created this, and I'm so stressed on everything else going on in life that my excitement, what should be excitement about this, what should be pride about this, is not there. that makes me mad. Like, the video that I'm making right now, it shouldn't even be this video. It should be a video about this book, about the things inside of this book, about, you know, what can happen, or what happens when you work through this book that I have created. But it's not. It's about the frustrations of life. This video is about life, what happens in life, and how it feels. Outside of just the regular nonsense of everyday life, okay? I am the heaviest I've been in probably about 6 or 7 years. I worked extremely hard before to lose like 70, 75 pounds. I worked extremely hard to lose that. And I am slowly working my way back from where I started. And it is frustrating me so bad that it's almost crippling me from doing anything else. It's like a weird, twisted cycle that's happening in my mind, and it's driving me crazy. It's like, okay, I see myself gaining weight, but I know it's not what I'm eating, because my diet really hasn't changed all that much. So I know the stress is causing me to retain water and to hold on to stuff, probably emotionally as well. Then I'm demotivated. I don't have a bunch of energy, so I'm not like motivated to go to the gym and work out and exercise, because by the time I get home, I'm just so mentally and emotionally drained, I just want to lay down. And this is the constant cycle that I'm constantly running into over and over and over again. I feel like this moment, this space that I've gotten to in my life should be exciting. And right now, it doesn't feel exciting at all. It feels stressful. And I'm hoping that something changes soon. That's all I got. I wish I had something else to share, something more, you know, motivating and centered around something else other than a complaint about the ghetto of life. But right now I don't have it. So I'm not gonna pretend to give it to you. Outside of that, outside of my life and where I am and what's happening with me right now, this book, still not quite official just yet, but overall, this is what you will receive if you were to purchase the actual physical book. So if you choose not to purchase the book, because I understand that you may not want to make that big of a commitment at this point in time, it goes through each individual chakra. So that can be a lot for someone to take on. Of course, you don't have to do it all at one time, because I do believe that there are some questions in here that can, be a bit triggering and can stir up some emotions. And so I fully recognize that it may not be something that someone can take on at once. If you don't want to explore, all 7 of the chakras, you can get each individual chakra in digital form. I do have these chakra books in a ebook form that is printable that you can purchase on your own, and you can kind of pick and choose which one of the 7 you want to work in. These exercises can be reviewed more than once. You can utilize the questions and exercises inside of this book within different stages of your life. It doesn't have to just be one time, because we grow and we evolve each and every day. You know, where you were last year isn't where you're going to be this year per se, isn't where you're going to be next year per se. So this is like something that you can always come back to, just to check in with yourself and kind of see, you know, how things are working and what it is you need to be aware of at this particular time. Check out the website if you guys are interested in getting into one of these chakras. If you are like really looking into or thinking about purchasing one, send me an email. I have my contact information in the description box, and we can work something out. I would love to get some feedback from some of you guys who actually go through the experience of one of the chakras, so that way I can see how the exercises and stuff are received. So I'll make sure that you get a discount on your first purchase of, you know, whatever ebook you are interested in exploring. That is all I have. I'm done, you know, talking guys' ear off. I'm done ranting and raving. Honestly, I feel like I need to go back through this thing as well for myself, so that I can make sure I'm on point and in alignment and where I need to be. So I'll probably come back to you guys one chakra at a time, and kind of talk through my experience inside this book as well. Thanks so much for stopping by the channel. Please like the video, subscribe, and continue to manifest your story. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.